gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Celebrate Irvine event. Please welcome Greater Irvine Chamber President and CEO, Bryan Starr.
Good afternoon to all of you, both of those of you who are here in person and those of you who are joining us virtually. As it has in most parts of our lives, COVID has greatly changed how we operate as individuals and as organizations. Typically, I'd be facing 500 of our friends in person to kick off this annual event for the Chamber. Today, I face 50 of you and a camera. With the acceleration of vaccine accessibility, I'm confident that we'll all be able to celebrate Irvine together very soon. And we do have a lot to celebrate here in Irvine. Today, we're going to hear about a few frontline heroes that exemplify what Irvine has always been and will always be. We've witnessed the strength of this community through a global pandemic that truly tested our resolve. Irvine passed that test. From the incredible leadership of our mayor and city council to the swift adaptation of our educational institutions and our nonprofit and business community, Irvine set itself on a path to recovery just as the bleak situation was laid at our feet. The pandemic challenged Irvine's path of continued success. But together we have proven our resiliency, and thanks in large part to the visionary master plan, and we have proven that we can weather any storm. Irvine was master planned to be an economic powerhouse, and that's exactly what we've become. I'm proud of this community. I'm proud of our city. And I'm especially proud to honor but a few of the individuals and organizations that put it all on the line for the well-being of all of us. That is the spirit of Irvine. That is the reality of Irvine. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank our Leaders Circle sponsors for today's program, seen on the screen here. You're all part of what keeps our community thriving, from advanced manufacturing to aerospace and finance. It's how you all come together to collaborate that makes our community great. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce a message from Annette Walker, the president of City of Hope Orange County and our presenting sponsor for Celebrate Irvine 2021.
Good afternoon. I'm Annette Walker, President of City of Hope Orange County. I am so grateful to be here today to help you celebrate the frontline heroes in our community. Thank you, Bryan Starr, and your talented team for bringing us together today. Thank you, Mayor Farrakhan, and the entire council for your leadership. Do you remember when we all stood and cheered for our frontline workers? There were cars a mile long hoping for the chance to honk their horns in praise or give a standing ovation as they walked into the building. You know, I wish we could carry on that tradition because of what they did, but also because of what they continue to do. It's remarkable. Our community's frontline workers, they gave it their all, putting their own needs aside to lend their talents and hearts where they were needed most. Teachers, healthcare, food service, drivers, and many others. They ran essential businesses and they did heroic work. In my profession, healthcare, we also saw the best of the best. With compassion, stamina, and bravery, healthcare professionals throughout Orange County risked their lives for people who needed their care. Whether it was at a hospital or a clinic, these professionals rallied together in a way that I have never seen in my lifetime. I have never been prouder to be part of this industry. At City of Hope, I saw this same kind of devotion every day as our physicians and nurses and others help those in need of their expertise and compassion, often at great personal sacrifice. You see, COVID would not stop, so neither could they. The desire to care for others, it's in their DNA. You know, it's said that true leadership is found in giving yourself in service, and there is no higher calling. None of us are going to forget this year. Even the youngest among us are going to be telling their grandchildren and great-grandchildren about living through the global pandemic of 2020. These memories will remain with us, along with our feelings about those on the front lines. In them, we saw the best of humanity. So again, for all the frontline workers, you are our heroes. Our words of gratitude will never measure up to your incredible acts of courage and kindness. and we will keep you in our hearts and continue to appreciate you as life begins anew. We are never going to forget how you showed us what people do when they are at their very best. You rock. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette, and to your team at the City of Hope Orange County. The cornerstone of what makes Irvine one of the greatest cities to live, work, and play is its leadership. I'd like to thank Vice Mayor Tammy Kim. There you are. And Council Member Anthony Kuo for attending with us today. And it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage the great mayor of the City of Irvine, the Honorable Farrakhan.
Good afternoon. I'm City of Irvine Mayor Farrakhan, and thank you for the opportunity to be here with you today. I want to offer a special thank you to the Greater Irvine Chamber of Commerce for making this wonderful event possible and for its dedicated leadership and ongoing partnership. I'd also like to thank my council colleagues that are here today for their commitment to the city and its residents, businesses, and visitors. I'd like to once again recognize Vice Mayor Tammy Kim and Councilmember Anthony Kuo, who are here with us today, and I thank you for your presence. It's a privilege to be able to honor you, our frontline workers, our heroes who have gone above and beyond to serve our community during the COVID-19 pandemic. When our city was newly incorporated 50 years ago, our first city manager, William Willett Jr., said, "In the long run, people will make the difference." It was true then, and it remains true today. The past year and a half have been filled with immense challenges, but they also brought us together and brought out the best in us. Nurses, doctors, and medical staff battled to save lives and provide comfort. Essential workers, including our grocery store heroes, worked to keep food and supplies readily available. Our teachers and educational partners pivoted to distance learning and then transitioned back to in-person learning with new restrictions. Community members stepped up to help each other in so many ways. It's no secret that there are heroes all around us, and are grateful to each of you for making a difference in our city. This is an exciting year for Irvine as we celebrate our 50th anniversary. In 1970, when the Irvine Company announced it would establish the largest planned city in the Western Hemisphere, everyone took notice. The Los Angeles Times wrote, "The plan presents an encouraging awareness of the life values to go along with property values. Its ascent is not as much on size and growth as on the quality of the environment." The following year, on December 28, 1971, the City of Irvine was incorporated. Our city has grown from a population of a little over 10,000 residents in 1971 to more than 280,000 residents today. Irvine is now home to more than 15,000 businesses and several robust industry clusters, including life sciences, information technology, aerospace, advanced manufacturing, and digital arts and media. We continue to receive accolades and awards highlighting the special attributes of our city. Irvine has been recognized as one of the best places to live in the United States, as one of the safest cities in America, and also one of the happiest places to live. Our 50th anniversary offers an opportunity to celebrate these accomplishments, as well as the people who have shaped our community. There's a great deal underway and even more planned as we connect our community to our rich heritage and celebrate our promising future alongside city partners, businesses, educational institutions, nonprofits, faith-based and multicultural organizations. The City of Irvine continues to be recognized as one of the most ethnically diverse and fully integrated cities in the country. Many have selected Irvine as a place to live and work because of its history of celebrating diversity, equity, and inclusion. The city is committed to ensuring that every person living and working in our community is treated with fairness and has an access to equitable services and opportunities. On January 26th, the Irvine City Council adopted a resolution reaffirming this commitment and established the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. Additionally, the We Are Irvine campaign was launched to highlight and feature Irvine's diversity. The campaign will allow the city to continue celebrating its rich cultural heritage while combating intolerance and hate. It goes without saying that Irvine is home to a diverse and innovative business community. Located between Silicon Valley and San Diego, our location and unparalleled quality of life make it an ideal destination for forward-thinking businesses, exceptional talent, and a growing venture capital community. We are home to the world's most inventive companies, empowering economic development and job creation by combining a state-of-the-art life science environment with an unmatched workforce. Businesses have a partnership with the city. We are here to foster innovation and growth. For example, University Lab Partners, the open innovation platform, enables life science and medtech companies to access unique research capabilities. It's no surprise that Irvine continues to receive awards and accolades highlighting our business climate. Most recently, Irvine was ranked as the #1 place to start a business in California. We are proud of Irvine's dynamic businesses, and I will continue to support them through my Business Reopening Task Force. In keeping pace with the innovative strategies taking place, the city will soon embark on the first phase of development at the Cultural Terrace at the Orange County Great Park, including new event center, library, cultural center, museums, and an innovation center complex. It is intended to be a center of public events, STEM education, history, and a showcase for cutting-edge technology that is being developed by innovative Irvine companies. The city continues to seek sponsorships as a way for the community to invest in this exciting opportunity. As we look ahead to the remainder of this year, I am filled with hope and promise. I am proud of this city's unwavering commitment to bringing vaccination clinics, both large and small, to Irvine as a pivotal step in returning our city to a prosperous and thriving community and destination. In closing, I would like to again offer my sincere appreciation and gratitude to our frontline heroes for their service and dedication. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for your commitment to our city.
Thank you, Mayor Khan, and to the entire Irvine City Council. Let's give them another round of applause for the great service that they provide. Now, it is my great honor to recognize the incredible frontline heroes here with us today. Will you please hold your applause until after the presentation? Thank you.
Introducing Celebrate Irvine's Community Frontline Heroes. Andrea Billub, Office Administrator and Human Resources Manager, Jackson Titus. Andrea's skills were put to the test during this past year as a result of coronavirus-related stay-at-home orders. As Jackson Titus faced moving the entire office to work remotely, Andrea was essential to ensuring that every aspect of the firm's operations ran smoothly. Whether working from home, the office, driving to houses to sign documents or checks, or playing DJ during office Zoom social hours, Andrea was always up for the task. Andrea Billub is a frontline worker at Jackson Titus. Thank you, Andrea Billub. City of Hope, Newport Beach physicians and staff. Cancer didn't stop because of COVID-19. City of Hope, Newport Beach physicians and staff continued their mission of providing life-saving treatments to the people who needed them, a commitment that continues today. The team showed us what people do when they are at their best. Physicians and staff put their own needs aside to ensure cancer patients, who are particularly vulnerable to infection, received safe, expert, and compassionate care. Due to its collective expertise in caring for immunocompromised patients, City of Hope has been among the most prepared organizations in the country to help cancer patients through the COVID-19 crisis. Thank you to City of Hope's Newport Beach physicians and staff. Jacqueline Dietz, Director of Student Health Services, Chapman University. As the potential for COVID-19 coming to the campus became an urgent concern, Jacqueline led and organized Chapman's screening, testing, and tracing effort for the entire campus community. She brings to the position she's held at Chapman for the past 15 years, several years of expertise as a registered nurse practitioner. She takes great satisfaction in working with university students and their families. Jacqueline's commitment and exemplary leadership throughout the past several months of the pandemic have been a major factor in the overall good health and low positivity rate of the Chapman campus community. Thank you, Jacqueline Dietz. Jan Gamarose, MSN, RN, Manager of Oncology Administration Services and Community Relations, Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center. Jan has held leadership positions during her long career at Memorial Care. When COVID-19 vaccines first became available, Jan volunteered countless nights and weekends to help vaccinate the most vulnerable members of our community, including the residents of the Laguna Woods Village at their Memorial Care-hosted vaccine clinic. When this vaccine clinic was expanded to include homebound residents, Jan led the charge, vaccinating numerous residents who were unable to leave their homes. She is compassionate, courageous, warm, and willing to go above and beyond the call of duty to care for our patients and our community. Thank you, Jan Gamarose. Hoag Pharmacy Team. The Hoag Pharmacy Team, led by Stephanie Chow, has been an invaluable resource for patients and the community. Not only has this team been responsible for all of the pharmaceuticals used throughout hospital units and departments, but they've also gone to extraordinary lengths to support the rollout of COVID-19 vaccinations. Hoag pharmacists, pharmacy technicians, and pharmacy support staff helped plan and distribute some of the first COVID-19 vaccines delivered in Orange County. Hoag and the pharmacy team partnered with the City of Irvine and others throughout the community to provide access to vaccines, especially for those with limited access to obtaining them. Hoag recently celebrated administering more than 25,000 COVID-19 vaccine doses. Thank you to the pharmacy team at Hoag. Dr. Susan Wong, Medical Director, Epidemiology and Infection Prevention, UCI Health. Dr. Wong is a leader on the front lines of battling the COVID-19 pandemic. She serves as the Medical Director in charge of COVID-19 infection prevention protocols and policies across the UCI health system. She has worked tirelessly to ensure the safety of patients and healthcare personnel as they provide for the medical needs of residents throughout Orange County. Due to her work understanding infectious diseases in nursing homes, Dr. Wong was enlisted by the Orange County Healthcare Agency and CalOptima to develop and lead a nursing home COVID-19 infection prevention program. Thank you, Dr. Susan Wong. Michelle Labs, Nurse Practitioner and Director of Student Health Services, Concordia University, Irvine. From the start of the pandemic, Michelle has been a powerful advocate for the university, its students, faculty, and staff, and for the specific needs of higher education institutions in Orange County. She was instrumental in facilitating a group of healthcare professionals that regularly met with Dr. Clayton Shao of the Orange County Healthcare Agency to raise issues and concerns specific to college and university campuses. At Concordia, Michelle leads a team that works often around the clock and through the weekends to meet the testing and healthcare needs of Concordia students and the campus community. She worked with a local pharmacy group to offer vaccinations on campus to Concordia students and employees. Thank you, Michelle Labs. Debbie Godoy Messiah, Guest Service Agent, Irvine Marriott. Debbie has been on the front line working at the front desk, demonstrating strength, kindness, and empathy to Irvine Marriott guests. She is diligent and proactive. Her approach to all matters is thoughtful and flexible. She makes herself available to assist all hotel departments to ensure a smooth and comfortable stay for guests while being attentive to her fellow hosts. During the pandemic, she has taken on additional tasks and improved operational processes, helping the entire property become more effective. Debbie is naturally caring and humble, and consistently goes above and beyond her expected duties. Thank you, Debbie Godoy Messiah. Nancy McGinn, MSN FNPC, Certified Nurse Practitioner, Family Care Centers Medical Group, Greater Newport Physicians. When the pandemic started, Nancy led her dedicated team at the clinic to quickly pivot and modify processes to safeguard both patients and staff. She directed the effort to initiate testing, offer virtual visits, and create the clinic's drive-up capabilities. To date, more than 10,000 patients have obtained their COVID tests from the Woodbridge walk-in. Nancy developed the patient education materials and trained providers in optimum specimen collection techniques. In addition to her regular schedule, she often comes in at a moment's notice to assist with high-volume situations and ensure patients get the care they need. Thank you, Nancy McGinn. Jose Meza, shuttle driver, Sonesta Irvine Orange County Airport. Jose has served this property for 25 years, lending his talents in many departments. As head of transportation for Sonesta, Jose is dependable, hard-working, respected, and admired. Jose has been a critical member of the Sonesta team during the pandemic, and he has served many roles to ensure that guests, employees, and others are safe, and that all protocols are followed. Jose's meticulous attention to detail in managing and tracking airline flight pickup and drop-offs with comfort and safe distancing in mind plays a critical role in Sonesta's success. Thank you, Jose Meza. Nikki Mitchell, Director of Hotel Operations, Room Division, Marriott Irvine Spectrum. Nikki's love for hospitality is only second to her absolute and genuine love for people. She is always looking for thoughtful ways to do something that is meaningful for guests and associates to ensure that they truly feel valued. Throughout the pandemic, Nikki has continued to serve others with her usual kindness. Hotel guests give her accolades about the exceptional experience she has provided for them. Nikki is dedicated, compassionate, and brilliant in the work that she does. Thank you, Nikki Mitchell. Thomas Rodriguez, Service Manager, Orchard Hills Apartments, Irvine Company Apartment Communities. An essential part of the property's on-site leadership team, Tom has been instrumental in responding to changing circumstances affecting daily service needs and requirements during the pandemic. Tom regularly looks for ways to make Orchard Hills the best place for residents to call home, not only by being on top of resident service requests, but also by conducting preventative maintenance that allows the community to sparkle. He takes extra care to ensure every resident is safe, regardless of the situation. Tom positively impacts the Orchard Hills community, and his leadership plays a huge part in its success. Thank you, Thomas Rodriguez.
Those are but a few of the amazing individuals and organizations that have gotten us through this pandemic and continue to help with our resiliency. I also want to pay special credit to the amazing public safety workers we have in the city, in particular the City of Irvine Police Department, our firefighters, all the nurses, volunteers, and professional staff at all of our vaccine and testing sites, and to all of you who are here to help us honor all these people. It's truly been a test, and I think that, like I said before, we have passed that test and are looking forward to getting everything back on track. I thank all of you for your participation today, and again, thank you to all of our heroes. Let's go out and continue to celebrate Irvine.